Hey everybody, welcome back. It is August 22nd. Hey, your friends are down here. Hurry up. Boss, hello.
So you're finally up, huh? Don't slack off just because you're on summer vacation.
Yo, you look tired.
We've made ourselves at home.
Late last night, it was discovered that someone has tampered with the hacker group Megid's website. The site's main page now displays what is thought to be the mark belonging to the Phantom Thieves. More so, the personal information of a Japanese man, a possible Megid member, was illegally publicized.
Aren't these the guys people have been up in arms about?
Megid has yet to issue an official reply. Furthermore, their previously announced cleanse of Japan has remained unimplemented for now. Some speculate that they have taken this series of events seriously and ultimately canceled their plan.
Yeah, achievement.
What are you all smirking about?
None.
Well, stop it. You're gonna drive away all my customers.
After the commercial break, we will be asking guests from various fields about this turn of events.
But there ain't any customers.
Can it?
Ryuji, I wouldn't mess with him.
My customers are on summer vacation too.
That's a good line, though.
Oh crap, I just realized our break's almost over.
There are still 10 days left.
I want to go somewhere, but we can't just leave Futaba-chan alone.
Some things still concern me too. Like that research.
Ow.
Oh, did you just get up?
Good morning.
It seems she's cautious of us.
Hey, why don't we go upstairs? If any customers come, she'll be even more afraid.
Why don't you go with them, Futaba? Have fun. It's about time my regulars show up anyway, so I don't want you guys loitering around my store.
The fact that there were no damages due to the hackers' actions is but an afterthought. The issue I want to make clear is the attitude of the police, and more importantly, the government.
What do you mean?
Are they doing their best to find an effective countermeasure against these Phantom Thieves? Is it not the government's duty to create a society where its citizens can live without worry? Unfortunately, the current cabinet is powerless. As such, they should be disbanded. I believe now is the time for me to risk my political career in hope of making a new reality. A new political system that goes beyond parties or factions. An ideal country of peace and order.
Oh.
This politician seems quite promising.
I have to agree. I hope he can work to ease the anxieties of the elderly.
What?
What do you think, boss?
Hmm? Oh, sorry. I wasn't listening.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust anyone who says, you know what we need to do to catch these, this criminal? Revitalize our entire economic system.
Thieves only stole the heart of Futaba Sakura? And Megid was in turn defeated by her real-world hacking abilities? This does correlate to the facts as we know them. If he's telling the truth, then Wakaba Ishiki didn't commit suicide. Did a third party target her life with the goal of destroying her research? Wakaba's death was 2 years ago. That also coincides with when the incident started occurring. Does this other metaverse user that Madarame and Kaneshiro mentioned really exist? Earlier, I briefly mentioned about those psychotic breakdown incidents that have alarmed the public. All of a sudden, people will lose consciousness or become violent. A situation as incomprehensible as that can't be explained away as troubled social conditions. I suspect that these cases are all connected to a larger man-made plot.
You don't say.
The method involved always muddled the explication, but your story has virtually confirmed its viability. Although I wouldn't have expected a new criminal to come to light from your testimony. What did your group think of this other metaverse user?
I would consider him the true criminal.
How self-centered of you. The Phantom Thieves tamper with people's hearts without asking consent. How is that different? Well, no matter how you thought of them, there can be no doubting your resolve. Are those incidents because of you or someone else? Either way, I will get to the bottom of this. Now, let's move on to your next crime. Kunikazu Okumura. You should know who he is, considering what happened. Your testimony regarding this incident will be serious. I'm sure you understand why. Answer my next question carefully. What did you do to this Okumura?
Want the truth, or do you want the worst truth?
To think, the cognitive version of a person would transform into such a horrible monster and attack us. That means our enemies aren't limited to shadows.
I thought the other people were just victims, like the slaves at the castle or the walking ATMs.
Yeah.
Even though they seem to be alive, they're only part of the backdrop. The environment. In other words, the palace ruler determines the form and strength of their cognitions. I would have loved to ask Futaba's mother how far along she was with her research.
Research, huh? She was looking into that cognitive science stuff, yeah?
If we put together all the information we've gathered up to this point, abuse of cognitive science can lead to death, and it may even relate to the psychotic breakdown incidents. Considering the cognitive aspect, I sense a strong connection between it and the metaverse.
On top of that, the research might have been stolen and used by someone else. You mean those guys that showed Futaba-chan the fake suicide note?
If that is the case, those people are unforgivable.
Hey, Futaba, is there anything else you can remember? She is quite difficult.
That smell.
Come on, no fair.
Hey, can I snag a bite? Meanie.
Why don't we take a short break? I've been thinking, even if Futaba is a genius, could she really crush an international hacker organization that easily?
The one who taunted the Phantom Thieves was a guy in Japan. I knew the Medjed members in Japan weren't anything special, so I wasn't worried. How do you know that? Because I'm the founder.
What do you mean? Should we take that literally?
Yeah, you don't need to be part of an organization to be its founder. Usually, people who start out organizations rarely ever last in an organization long enough to actually stick it out the entire way. So...
Yep, it was only me at first, back when I was referred to as the Hacker of Justice. But since I stayed anonymous, a bunch of guys from all over the world started using the name. And those were the ones committing cybercrimes. It was a hassle to expose all of them, so I just left them be.
So Futaba was the true Medjed, and we were freaking out over some weak-ass dipshits? You should have told us from the start, Futaba.
I discarded the Medjed name a while ago. I'm Alibaba now.
Futaba, what do you want to do now? Since you know our secret, we'd like you to join our team.
Okay.
Just like that?
This may even ensure our investigation of mementos goes along smoothly. Well, I guess.
Well, Futaba's real amazing. She's gonna be a big help for us, huh?
Say, Futaba, how did you find out about us?
Secret.
Where did you learn to hack?
Private.
When did you obtain the nav?
I refuse to answer. Futaba-chan sure is unique. Still, it'll be a problem if she doesn't open up to us some more.
At the very least, we need to be able to communicate normally with her.
What should we do?
Let's get to know her.
How?
First, we'll need to help her open up to us. If we each spend an entire day with her, maybe she'll get more used to being around us.
I see. We do have the time thanks to summer vacation.
We can begin tomorrow.
Yeah.
Let's go to the beach! There'll be tons of people there. Plus, we got totally dried out in that desert.
No, I think that would be a little bit too soon.
That's a great idea! I forgot I hadn't gone to the beach yet. Excuse me?
I'll come by tomorrow.
Let me help as well. I don't have anything planned.
Thanks. We can set a schedule with everyone else depending on when they're free.
Okay!
Yeah. There's a lot of noise coming downstairs right now.
Can I really do this?
You can try. Good luck.
Why me?
She just likes playing with your ears, dude.
Stress is the enemy of beauty, you know.
Who says that, Akechi? Who says that?
How can I stay calm about this?
I understand how you feel.
Thanks to the incident with those hackers, people are calling us incompetent. And on top of all that, the Phantom Thieves are claiming justice is on their side. Don't make me laugh.
Medjed was dealt with by either the Phantom Thieves themselves or some avid supporter. There are no tracks whatsoever, so they must be quite skilled. Either way, the general public recognizes the Phantom Thieves as the subjugating party.
They're gaining support and influence much faster than we could have anticipated.
It is indeed an abnormal situation. I'm beginning to suspect mass manipulation of some kind. It's even possible that a powerful person is behind them, plotting the psychotic breakdowns. If only I had realized sooner.
It's rare to hear you speak in that tone.
For the sake of my justice, I won't forgive them.
Huh? Hey, I heard people talking about us on the train home. They were saying how awesome they think the Phantom Thieves are. Heard things too. It's becoming a huge topic of conversation. To be fair, the casualties from a Medjed attack would have been massive. It is no surprise they revere us for preventing it. That's good to hear. I'm yawning, so I should probably end on this day of my recording session. Really, all thanks to Alibaba. You're a great help. It was nothing. Well, that reminds me. Remember that stuff about ATMs and banks just stopping? That wasn't Medjed, was it? Nope. Probably totally separate. So people were overreacting to a mere coincidence. Yeah, it sounds like real life. Either that or rumors were never true to begin with. You seem quite talkative in these conversations. Is that so? I'll shut up then. Huh? I don't think I get it, but I'm sure she's angry? Gotta apologize, Yusuke. Me? Why? Hey, is this really gonna be okay? Worried about how things will go on from here. I just noticed I put my phone into my leg sideways. It did not slip into my pocket. Training Futaba is gonna be a lot more work. More than stealing someone's heart. Now that my now that's my Phantom Thieves. Knew you'd pull it off. This definitely proves the justice of the Phantom Thieves. Are you sure? There's no doubt about it. I mean, they took Medjed down. Even the guys who have been criticizing the Phantom Thieves basically have to accept them now. The news has been spreading them like wildfire. I'll give it an extra boost on my side as well. I bet the approval rating will be through the roof tomorrow. Look forward to it. Why is he of all people getting excited about this? Well, the news really did draw a lot of attention. Can't wait to see what happens. Did I?
Nice.
Okay, it's not yet. Oh yeah, okay. So, because we're going to be doing a lot of stuff in the day, when it comes to helping Futaba get out of her shell, a lot of the stuff we'll be doing when it comes to like doing stuff and social linking and everything will instead be during the night. That concludes our report on the hacking of Medjed's homepage. Now for our next story. Temperatures are rising across the country, making it the hottest days we've had this summer. Yes, very. Today's temperature is at a record high and many are escaping the heat by playing in the water. If only those landlocked people in Europe were as lucky. Throngs of people could be seen at the beach playing near the city, enjoying the summer weather. We have to go to the beach in the summer. We have to go. Still don't know how to make curry. Okay. She's making her coffee, so I don't need to worry about that. Do you have new stuff? Yeah, but not really. Yeah. Wait, double checking. Yes, we're doing that. Get fortune reading for Sojiro.
What shall we do?
There he is. I'm only really gonna start worrying.
Here we go.
If we're like halfway through September and we get below 200 and I'm like, oh, we're not gonna be hitting a dungeon in a few weeks. Like that's when I would be a little bit worried. Cause I have to get all the
What do you think?
all the stuff for the next dungeon as well. I know you have something on the Phantom Thieves. Come here, let's chat. If you don't hurry, I'm gonna drink all the booze here. Hey, it's my #1 guy. What kind of news do you got for me? No, smack you if it's not good enough. Are you sure you're okay? What do you mean? You worried about me, Lala-chan? You're usually kind. Man, I haven't seen her drink this much in forever. What? I haven't been drinking at all. I'm totally not drunk. Did something happen? Oh, you're a sharp kid. Truth is, my quota got doubled. I'm gonna take like 4 times as much work to get that much done. And they're shackling me down so I don't have time for anything else. My chief is such a jerk. Must not like you. And probably, oh no, something's up.
Damn it.
For this, I was starting to feel like a real journalist again. The rush of investigating Kaio's case, uncovering the dark secrets hidden away by our corrupt society. But now I'm gonna be impossible to run my investigation with this quota. That doesn't sound good. Of course it's not good, but what am I supposed to do? They'll fire me if I can't reach my quota. Hey Lala-chan, if they fire me, can I live here? That still won't help me with my investigation though. The incident's over a year old and the authorities aren't doing Wait, maybe Kaio really was the true culprit. You should trust in her more. That goes without saying. I mean, if I don't, who will? Watch your temper. Now, what am I doing? I mean, I'm the one who dragged Kaio into politics. It's my fault this ended up happening to her. You know, she started out in the books publishing, mostly taking photos of nature and wild animals. She was a genius behind the camera, though. That's why I thought she would make the perfect partner for me. Hey, you can't blame yourself. Kaio-chan was just as set on exposing the evil society as you were. Isn't that right?
Shit.
But if I didn't get her involved in the first place, that's all my fault. That's why I've got to get to the bottom of it. That's the spirit. Oh yeah. You know, it's weird how calm I get when I'm talking to you. It's almost like you actually understand me.
Sorry.
Sorry for snapping at you earlier. The stress must have gotten to me. It's just all this quota business is driving me crazy. I'm gonna have to put all my focus on that for now. I'll still be counting on you for fan thief stories though, as long as you're up for it.
All right.
Probably the next one will start off us doing her confidant side quest. I think I'm gonna have to ease off my investigation for a while too. I don't have any more eyes on me. But I might be able to ask some of my coworkers for help. Journalists will do anything for a scoop. Now then, I'll take any tidbits you have for me today. Hope you don't mind if I get back to drinking though. The whole conversation really sobered me up.
Hi.
Our master would like a word with you. Stand up straight and listen closely, inmate.
Sure. There's nothing else that we have to do in here.
It seems you freed the heart of a frenzied girl and saved her from her haunted past. Another step has been taken to rehabilitation. You are
Our master bestows words of praise upon you. You'd better feel honored.
By the by, more curious information has found its way to your ears. A scientist's research. It seems that world may secretly be known after all. Furthermore, that very research has been stolen and is now used by those with malicious intent. I wonder how this will change the approach you take toward your rehabilitation.
In case I don't get to say it later, good night, everyone.
I believe I told you we would spare no expense in cooperating with you. Allow me to grant you a new power worthy of your current self. Though you have my aid, be sure not to let your guard down, otherwise you may get swept off your feet.
All right.
We shall meet again in the near future.
Time to go, inmate.